Hello students, in last class we have discussed about the nomenclature of aldehydes and ketones, and also we have discussed about the structure and bonding which is present in the carbonyl group of both aldehydes and ketones. Okay, and now we are going to discuss about the reactions of aldehydes and ketones. And we know that the carbonyl group, that is C double bond O group, is common both in aldehyde and ketone, and this carbonyl group is highly polar in nature. It is highly polar in nature, and here we can write this carbonyl group as C double bond O with oxygen which may have a partial negative charge and carbon will have a partial positive charge. This oxygen, being more electronegative in nature as compared to the carbon, will drag the bonded pair of electron towards itself, and hence it becomes negative. That means the electron density around the oxygen will increase, and this carbon, which is leaving this bonded pair of electron towards the oxygen, will experience somewhat electron deficiency, and hence it will get partial positive character, and hence a polar nature will come to this carbonyl group. And therefore these aldehydes and ketones which are having this carbonyl group will undergo usually in a nucleophilic addition reaction. The aldehydes and ketones which are having this carbonyl group in common will usually undergo in a nucleophilic addition reaction only because of the polar nature of this carbonyl group. And in this nucleophilic addition reaction, this positively charged carbon this positively charged carbon will attacked by the electron rich nucleophiles. This positively charged carbon will be attacked by the electron rich nucleophiles, and this negatively charged oxygen will be attacked by the electron deficient electrophiles. Electron deficient electrophiles. Okay, and here we are going to discuss about the reactions of aldehydes and ketones with hydrogen cyanide, which is having the formula of HCN, hydrogen cyanide, and hydroxylamine, NH2OH, and alcohol, ROH. Okay, and these are all the best examples of the nucleophilic addition reactions to the carbonyl group of aldehydes and ketones. Okay, and before going to discuss the reactions of each of these with aldehydes and ketones, let me explain about the general reaction mechanism. General reaction mechanism of carbonyl group of aldehydes and ketones with nucleophiles. See, the general reaction between the carbonyl group of aldehyde and ketone, we can write like this. This is the carbonyl group of aldehyde and ketone, and here we can write this HNU as a nucleophile. HNU as a nucleophile, and here we will get at the end CNUOH. CNUOH as the addition product. See, these aldehydes and ketones will easily undergo in a nucleophilic addition reaction where the nucleophile, which is more electron rich species, will attack on the electron deficient carbon. Okay, and this oxygen, which is having partial negative charge, will be easily attacked by the electron deficient electrophile, that is hydrogen, and therefore we will get an addition product as C single bond Nu single bond OH. Okay, and here coming to the mechanism, general mechanism, it involves two steps. See, the first step is what? Step 1 is nucleophilic. First step is nucleophilic attack on carbonyl carbon. Nucleophilic attack on carbonyl carbon. See, this HNU, H plus Nu minus will attack on the electron deficient carbon, and as soon as this carbon is getting extra bond, it becomes unstable and wants to lose one old bond, and therefore this double bond, one of the bond from the double bond between carbon and oxygen will shift towards oxygen. Okay, and here we will get a C, single bond nucleophile, single bond oxygen, and it is having now negative charge because of the presence of three lone pairs of electrons. Okay, then second step involves the electrophile, that is H plus hydrogen attacks this H plus, will act as electrophile, attacks the negatively charged oxygen to form the addition product, to form the addition product. See, this is a intermediate Nu minus, and here our electrophile is what? Hydrogen, that is H plus, and this negatively charged oxygen will drag this proton and forms a stable addition product, stable addition product. Okay, this is the general reaction mechanism for the nucleophilic addition, for the nucleophilic addition reactions of aldehydes and ketones. And this nucleophilic addition reactions of carbonyl compounds, that is the nucleophilic addition reactions of aldehydes and ketones, can be catalyzed by either acids or bases. That means we can use either acids or bases as a catalyst for the addition of nucleophiles to the carbonyl group of aldehyde and ketone. And here we will discuss those acid catalyzed and base catalyzed addition reactions one by one. First, let me explain the acid catalyzed addition, acid catalyzed addition of nucleophiles to the carbonyl group of aldehyde and ketone. See, this acid catalyst makes the carbonyl group, that is what? Acid catalyst makes the carbonyl group more electrophile. These acid catalysts, what we are using here in this reaction, makes the carbonyl group of aldehydes and ketones more electrophile. That is, it helps the carbonyl group to act as more electrophilic. And we can write the general reaction, we can write the general reaction for the addition of nucleophiles in an acid as a catalyst. Here we will get the addition product. This is addition product. Okay, then coming to the mechanism, it involves two steps. The mechanism of addition of nucleophiles to carbonyl group in presence of an acid as a catalyst involves two steps. Step number one involves protonation of carbonyl group. Step 1 involves what? Protonation of carbonyl group. C double bond O plus H plus. This is the H plus is from catalyst, and here this oxygen, which is having two lone pairs of electrons, and also it is having partial negative charge, because this carbonyl group is polar in nature, it is having partial negative charge, and hence it will use one of the lone pair of electrons to drag this proton, and hence it forms a bond with hydrogen by using one of its lone pair of electrons, and after forming 3 bonds it becomes unstable and gets a positive charge, and being more electronegative as compared to carbon and having positive charge means it is unstable, and hence it wants to get stability by dragging one of the double bonded electron pairs towards itself. And after the shift of bond pair of electron towards the oxygen, now oxygen will have 2 bonds and 2 lone pairs of electrons, and this carbon will now live with only 3 bonds, and hence it becomes unstable and forms a positive charge. Then step 2 involves the nucleophilic attack on carbocation. Nucleophilic attack on carbocation. See, this carbon with 3 bonds which is having positive charge is now attacked by the nucleophile which is having electron rich center, and here we will get a C single bond single bond single bond nucleophile OH. This is what addition product. This is the reaction mechanism for the acid catalyzed addition of nucleophiles to the carbonyl group of aldehydes and ketones. Okay, then now we can discuss the base catalyzed addition. Base catalyzed addition of nucleophiles to the carbonyl group of aldehydes and ketones. See the base, and here they have written one sentence, that is what acidic catalyst makes the carbonyl group more electrophile. See here, after the protonation of carbonyl group, this carbonyl group is acting as what electrophile, and because of its electrophilic nature the nucleophile can easily attack on the carbon. Therefore we can say the acids which are acting as a catalyst can make the carbonyl group more electrophilic. Okay, and the opposite reaction for this one, that is a base catalyzed addition. In this the base catalyst what we are using makes the carbonyl group more nucleophile. Here the acidic catalyst is making the carbonyl group more electrophile, and this base catalyst is making the carbonyl group as more nucleophile. That means it is helping the carbonyl group to act as a more nucleophilic. See the general reaction we can write like this: plus nucleophile H, and it can be catalyzed by a base with a single pair of an electron, and here we will get an addition product. This is addition product. Okay, and see this mechanism also involves steps. It also involves 2 steps. The first step is what? Base converts a weak and neutral nucleophile. This base what we are using here, it is converting a weak and neutral nucleophile to a strong one by removing a proton from it. That we can write as this is base which is having a lone pair of an electron. Now we'll abstract proton from the weak and neutral nucleophile, and this nucleophile will abstract this bonded pair of electron towards itself, and hence here we will get a BH plus nucleophile. And now this nucleophile which is having a negative charge will act as a strong nucleophile, and it can in the next step it can attack on the carbonyl carbon. That is, this nucleophile then adds to carbonyl group, adds to carbonyl group. That is the nucleophilic attack on carbonyl group, C double bond O. And we know that this carbon of a carbonyl group is electropositive because of polar nature, and this oxygen is electronegative somewhat. Okay, and therefore it will act as an nucleophile and attack on the electrophilic carbon, and this bonded pair of electron will now move towards the oxygen, and this is a rate determining step, as it is a slow step, and it forms an negatively charged oxygen. And now this oxygen will abstract a proton from the base, and here OH plus B minus. This is our addition product. Okay, this is the reaction mechanism for the base catalyzed addition of nucleophiles to the carbonyl group of aldehydes and ketones. Okay, then for this base catalyzed reaction we can write the example of addition of hydrogen cyanide HCN to aldehydes or ketones. For the addition of hydrogen cyanide to aldehydes or ketones, we have to use a base catalyzed reaction. And like this, for the acid catalyzed reaction, we can write the example as addition of water or alcohols. The addition of water or alcohols to aldehydes or ketones. Okay, and here one point we can observe that the addition product, that is this addition product, is same whether the reaction is catalyzed by either acid or a base. The addition product is same, and always the nucleophile adds to the carbonyl carbon. See here also the nucleophile is attacking on the carbonyl carbon. This is base catalyzed addition, and here in acid catalyzed addition the nucleophile is attacking on carbonyl carbon, and electrophile will attacks on the oxygen of a carbonyl group. This is electrophile will attack on oxygen, and here also after forming the negative charge, this hydrogen from the base will act as electrophile and attacks on the oxygen of carbonyl group, that is carbonyl oxygen. Okay, and we can say the ketones are less reactive towards the nucleophilic addition reaction than the aldehydes. We can write ketones are less reactive than aldehydes for the nucleophilic addition reactions. Why? The only reason is that we know the general formula for aldehyde, that is R C double bond O H, and for ketone this is for aldehyde, and for ketone we have R C double bond O R dash. See here, when the nucleophile wants to attack on this carbon, the surrounding system around this carbon should be free, means the space around this carbon should be free, then only the nucleophile can easily come and attack on the carbon. And here we will have only one larger molecule as a substituent, and the other one is hydrogen. But here in case of ketone we have both the substituents as a larger. These R and R dash may be either alkyl or aryl, but these are comparatively towards the hydrogen, these are comparatively large in size, and hence here we will get somewhat steric hindrance for the attack of nucleophile on the carbonyl carbon. And because of this reason only, these ketones are less reactive towards the nucleophilic addition reactions as compared to the aldehydes. Okay, this is all about the mechanism, general mechanism of nucleophilic addition reaction towards the carbonyl group of aldehydes and ketones. Thank you.